I'm going to review how I think I performed in Baiana. I'm so annoyed already. Just in that dead space, I can tell in my eyes that I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. And the context of this is, I'm the most out of shape I've ever been in. I don't hardly dance anymore. I've had a really tough time in my personal life. And when I was performing this, I was like, oh, here we go. And I can see that on my face. I know that I'm not where I want to be dance-wise right now. And this routine is so hard. So what you see in my eyes is, oh gosh, here we go. I hope I can get through this. I don't like what my face is doing there. It's okay here. I'm at least sharp. Okay, I'm getting better. I remember when I was doing this after that first few, like by this point, I was like, okay. Uh-huh. I dropped my eyes there. And I didn't push from here. I needed to push from here, but I kind of went up and over. And my husband gives lots of notes. He's really, really good at giving dance notes. And he had said specifically to all of us, he came and watched us prepping and he was like, make sure when you push like that, you drop your head. And I was like, that's a great note. And then in that moment, my brain like went, must drop head. And I didn't push properly. And that's really annoying to me. I really don't like what my face is doing in any of this, but here it gets fun because we're laughing and smiling. And that's so much better for me. Okay, so oh man, I am tired here. Yo, my feet are getting really nondescript. My feet are very specific in the beginning, and by the time we get to all this, the feet are not specific, and I'm wearing yellow shoes. Why would I wear yellow shoes if I'm not gonna be specific with my feet? Look, they're not specific. Oh, the foot's supposed to turn out clearly. Oh, Everyone that took this class, I literally said in the class that you wanna be specific with your feet. But I'm not a hypocrite. You see, I'm not pursuing a dance career. So I do what I can and then I brush it off. And I know a lot of you tell me, and I'm so sweet of you, because I have this mantra that I say to the students in the intensives I hold, which is to have kind eyes on yourself. And there's a lot that goes behind that mantra. And a lot of you, when you see me critique myself, you go, remember to have kind eyes on yourself. The thing is, I can critique myself, but I don't feel bad about who I am as a person based off the critiques. Having kind eyes means you're not defining yourself off of how well you dance. And I definitely don't define myself off of this. So I can say that I think I am trash in this video, but it doesn't define me. It doesn't absorb into my psyche. I can just watch this and go, that's not it. And my feet are not specific. But my job as your teacher, so when I'm doing this performance, I am not pursuing a dance career. As your teacher, it's my job. And if I were my teacher, I'd be telling myself, your feet are not clear. So when I told you in class that you need to have precise feet, I guess I was speaking from experience, but your bar you're trying to meet is much different than the bar I'm trying to meet. You are trying to be a professional dancer, so you can't give the excuse of, I'm tired, I'm out of shape. But it's really annoying when I watch it back. See, but what I make up for here, I'll give myself some credit. I make up for that in energy, in performance, in facial expression, in knowing the camera. Like I know that those are my strengths, so I'm taking all of my mental energy and putting it in my strengths in those moments, because I already knew when the routine started that it was really hard for me stamina-wise to get through it top to bottom. And those of you that have learned this routine either in an in-person class with me, or you've taken the tutorial on GHM On Demand, which is still available right now if you want to try it, you know how tiring this routine is. So when we get to after the chanting and it gets to that third act of the routine of all that footwork at the end, that's when you're the most tired. And I knew that prior, but I knew that I was going to prioritize making sure I performed so that hopefully you out there would be faked out and wouldn't know that my feet were nondescript. But what you can't have happen, what you want to avoid happening, is having your feet be nondescript and showing in your face that you're tired. So you want want to at least prioritize whatever your strength is. That's my commentary on my Baiana performance. I am good, not great. I am a 4 out of 10. This is all just for fun for me. It's fun to dance with people. This was a demo that was done before I taught the routine to the room to show them what they were in for. So to me, it was much more about showing the spirit of the routine than perfectly getting those feet executed. So the fact that you all have shown so much love to this routine, it's got 6 million views or so on Instagram by now, it is shocking to me because there's something that you resonated with in it, and I can pick myself apart till my face turns blue, but for some reason it resonated with you all, and I'm so glad that all you took away from it for the most part was the joy, because it's extremely joyful to perform this routine, as tiring as it is. So that's my take on Baiana. Oh, and one more thing. Yes, that is a Righteous Babe Records tee. For everybody that commented on that, you are... I have so much respect for you for catching that. I mean, it's written in bold, but I have so much respect for you for catching that and commenting on it. Ani DeFranco for life.